And a happy hump day to you. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful Wednesday. And yeah, I'd like to welcome you to the weekly dump. And I should not hit keys in the middle of doing stuff. So I will, let me just stop this counter so I don't get. There we go. So I don't start the stream all over again. So once again, my name is Kevin, one of your KCCO Calgary admins, and I like to talk about what's going on with KCCO Calgary and the Chive, and what's going on around Chive Nation as well. And yeah, we're having a sort of chill stream today. I was up a little bit late, so I didn't get too much prepped for today's stream because of our wonderful Edmonton Oilers have extended the Stanley Cup Finals for another day. So totally hyped and excited about that. And yeah, going to be watching them on Friday, and hopefully they can win it once again. So next week on the stream, we definitely will be letting you know who won the Stanley Cup. So looking forward to that. Here in Calgary, we are still under our water restriction, and I'm very curious about what other people are doing for their contribution to conserving water and not using as much and putting a strain on our water system. And for those that haven't or aren't in Calgary and don't really know what's going on, one of our main feeder between our reservoirs, it was a break that had happened, and they had to stop the fresh water flowing from reservoir to reservoir, and had to repair that break. But while they had to turn the water flow off from going, they took the opportunity to examine the pipe that transfers all of this to see if there were any other weak points. And lo and behold, there were. So they they put a robot into the pipe and did an analysis and a scan of the pipe and found that there were 5 more hot spots that they that they have to repair immediately. So now it's going on. It's end of week 2 of week 2 of not of doing water restrictions. So we have to conserve water as much as we can, not use it as much. So I'm very curious what people out there are trying to do to help conserve that their own water usage. Like for instance, myself, I am fortunate enough to have family that lives outside of the affected zone in Calgary. So I actually just went north to my parents' place and was actually to do some laundry out there. So not doing a load of laundry here in the city in the affected area definitely helps out. Another thing is rain barrels, putting containers out there to capture that water and use that for watering plants, not to drink, but to water, because we're also on an outdoor watering restriction as well, and we're just starting to at the beginning of our summer where everyone wants to water their plants and their lawns, and they can't do that because there's a water restriction. And do get if you do water it, you could be a potential fine for doing it, because we are under a state of local emergency. So if you violate that, you definitely will get fined. So we are going to head on down and make a drink to continue on with today's theme. We're going to be, not theme, but we're going to be playing a game, doing some mystery games and chatting and just having a chill stream and chatting with you guys. But while I go down and get things ready for making the drink, why don't you let me know what kind of ideas that you have for conserving water? Even if you aren't in an area that is under a water restriction, give me some ideas of what you would think would be a good idea and a good way to conserve your water consumption. So, but yeah, as always, we're going to head on down and make ourselves a beverage. So I will see you down there, and we will see you soon. Cheers. And welcome down to the bar, and thank you for continuing to join us. And we are going to be making ourselves tonight a bourbon sour, and have a recipe that I've actually done before, and it was very tasty, so I'm going to be making it again. And the ingredients include having some, of course, some bourbon whiskey, as well as some fresh lemon juice. So we're going to be squeezing some of those lemons and making them part of our beverage, and have leftover lemon from last week. So we'll squeeze as much juice as we can out of that. And then also have some pure maple syrup to add a little bit of a Canadian flavor to it. And then we're going to finish it off with an orange peel and serve it over some ice. So have an orange here that we will cut and use as a garnish. And so let us start off with putting our ingredients into the shaker and getting it filled up. So we're going to start off with, I said about half to three-quarters full. There we go, maybe one more. And then, while we have the ice out, we're going to put some ice in our glass that we're going to use for this. Just drink. All right. There we go. Start off with that. Move that off to the side. So, in here we're going to be pouring our bourbon whiskey, which is going to be 2 ounces. So, actually, before we do that, let's start off with making some lemon juice, because that's going to take a little bit. And clank that. Put the lemon in there. Make sure it fits in there before we give it a good squeeze. Then, getting more juice out of the rind than the actual lemon. Ooh. I definitely am going to need to use that is not going to squeeze out, so we'll put that in and we'll see if we can squeeze more juice. There, we're going to need a full ounce of lemon juice for this. There we go. That's looking better. And then we'll just leave that off to the side. There, used up the last of the lemon juice from last week. So, we're going to do 2 ounces of whiskey, an ounce of lemon juice, and then 3/4 of an ounce of maple syrup. So, start off with our bourbon whiskey here and do our little 2 ounces. And there's 1 ounce. And today's selection of bourbon whiskey is straight from our co-op store. And I think
I need to go and make another run because I am basically out. So, bourbon whiskey's in, and then we do a ounce of lemon juice. Then it's about 3/4 of an ounce of maple syrup. And the maple syrup that we have here is from Vancouver Island. And just prior to coming down, I had a message from a Mr. Sab Potter that he is going to be coming our way. Maybe I should get him to bring more maple syrup. This is going to be just a little bit less than 3/4, but still will give it the proper taste. I love this bottle too. It's a maple leaf for some maple syrup. And maple syrup going in. Ooh. And that also reminds me, while I was down at work, downtown Calgary is getting ready for Stampede. So a lot of the decorations are starting to go up, which is always a fun time. Then put our shaker on. But before we shake it, we're going to cut up our orange for our garnish for our drink, for our glass here. So cut off the end, and this, then do a little, have a large orange here. So we will slide that orange on. So now we're going to give this a shaky shake and pour it over. So let us now pour it in. There we go. We have ourselves a bourbon sour. So thanks for joining tonight. Just gonna have a little sip here and then we'll head on back upstairs and continue chatting and playing a game and see what Mr. Potter has to say. So cheers, everyone. And yes, delish. So I'm going to clean up here and I'm going to head back upstairs. But to keep you entertained and occupied until I get up there, here's a little video about what KCCO Calgary does for our community. So we will see you on the other side. Cheers.
And welcome back, and thanks for joining me today on this wonderful hump day. And yeah, like I was saying just prior to coming up here, got a message from Mr. Potter saying that he's going to be coming to town. So why don't you let me know when? And yeah, definitely need to get together and have a little fun. And yeah, I can tell you what's been going down here in Cowtown. And yeah, looking forward to catching up with you, visiting, and finding out what we can do for Chivo Canada A, our Canadian chapter, and see how we can get that to actually grow and get people engaged with that. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what what dates that you are planning to be here, and I will try my best to make myself available for you, my friend. So, looking forward to seeing you face to face. And yeah, like I was saying prior to going to make the drink, what types of things are some ideas for water conservation? Like we said, here in the city, we're under a local state of emergency, so we have to cut back. We're not allowed to do any outdoor watering whatsoever. And if we do, it has to be like rainwater or non potable water, just so it's not putting any strain on our fresh water system. Okay, that sounds good, Mr. Potter. I'll look for that message and we'll chat. So some of the things and ideas that people are having is using compostable plates. So paper plates to have their meals on, as opposed to using their regular dishes that to go into the dishwasher, so that we're not running the dishwasher as often and putting a strain onto the system. Doing a lot more barbecuing and cooking of food on the barbecue, as opposed to using a lot of water to boil and make things. And like I said, I am fortunate enough that I have family outside of the affected zone. I took all my camping gear out there, specifically the coolers and any water containers, and took it out and actually filled them up out there and brought them back. And that is some extra potable water, so that I can actually use some of that for cooking without having to put any strain on our system here in Calgary. And yeah, I'm actually going to put a poll up into our chat, and just curious if there we go in there. And I have my phone here just to see what it looks like. And yeah, so in our local KCCO Calgary Bonafide Facebook group, we have a poll going up saying, should I do an unboxing video as well as playing some games? Because Amazon came and delivered a couple of big boxes and I forgot what I had ordered. So it would be a surprise as to what's in there. So let me know in the poll what you think. And in the comments down below, also state whether I should do an unboxing and see what I have in those big Amazon boxes that I have here. And yeah, maybe we'll do that after we play the first game. And yeah, like I said, the title of the stream is a mystery game. So why don't we head on over to our split screen here and let us play just let the ads go through so I don't have to bore you with that. All right. Almost there. There we go. So I'm actually going to go full screen on this. And the game that we're going to be playing is just an online free game. It's on the crazygames.com website. All right, we're all set up and ready to go. So let us begin. And the game that we have, it's called Mystery Mansion Puzzle Escape. So I have no idea how to play this, so we're going to be learning this together. So if you have any ideas, definitely let me know of what I should do and what I should open, what I should go look at. And then we'll try and solve this mystery mansion. So let's get this game started. Yeah, and you may not be able to hear, but they're basically just reading what script is at the bottom. So I know I should be able to open these, but what are the... I had a circle around that. So can I... There we go. Got my directions. Let's open this up. See what's in there. Ooh, pencils and an inventory book. So, inventory book. And top right hand corner there, it's actually showing me the right click go back and left click to rotate. So we'll go back, close it, we'll open this one, and yeah, not seeing anything there, so I'll close it. So see if there's anything here that I should be looking at. Anything in this lamp? Or as they say, I love lamp. Is there anything in here? Nice little picture. I can't see anything here. I think we have everything here. Except I wonder if I need a pencil to be able to take inventory. Nope. Can't pick any of those up. So, close that. And this is where the fun begins. Bronze jar. Nope, nothing in there. A new diary entry. It says February 15th, 2018. Since 1 month, my research has been at a standstill. Even so, I wasn't sure that I'd been I had taken a big step toward big step forward after my trip to Europe and my meeting with Ernest de Parly. I'm missing an element to piece together the puzzle. So it doesn't look like we have anything else here. And there's nothing in there. Where should I go? What should I go and investigate? There's a potion that looks like it says poison on it as well. So February, and then this is March. This last week was positive. I'm progressing in my research. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. I have an appointment with Kelly at the steakhouse on Greenwood Road to tell her about my discoveries. So what else is in here that I could take a look at? Anything in here? Nope, nope. No books here that I can actually see. Lots of books, but can't pick up and investigate any of them really. So what do you think? Should I go up or should I go down? Look, more books. Oh, there's something here that I can take a look at. Ooh, a picture. Taken in the woods. So it looks like may have to end up going outside. Ah, looks like it's a puzzle. Now we got to make everything all connect. So, where do we go? Like that. So it goes in, straight down. From here. So this has to go that way, so let's go backwards then. Here we go. Ooh, it opened something. So let's close that. Anything else in here? Take a look. No, nothing in the bottom drawers. What is that? Bug killer. Yeah, I better take that. Okay, we'll leave that door closed. here comes another puzzle. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just have to figure out how. Ooh, freaky. That's a big skeleton. What's that? An African statue. March 8th, 2018. I hear a noise as though it's coming from behind the wall of the cellar. I must buy some tools at John's store to investigate that part of the house. So it looks like we may be going down to the cellar. All right, let's see if we can solve this and get a fortune. So now, oh, we got to put these on. Okay, so that one goes there. That one goes there. Does that one go there? No, it doesn't go there. Let's go there. But it looks like we may be missing one. So that one goes there, that one goes there. I think I'm all in the right place, but I think I'm missing a couple pieces. So I'm guessing we have to go and find them. So, what is the top? What is the bottom? Two 20146. I just unlocked something, and I bet you there's another piece there. So 201460 something. This gives me goosebumps as well. Which door should we go to? Oh, I need a key now. Look at all the books. All the books, and we can't pick up one. Picture of a church. I have to check every drawer because you just don't know if anything's going to be in there. Skull. Yeah, lots of drawers that we just can't open. Nothing. There's something in a drawer finally. March 14th. In the sky, Pluto has never been so close. Haha, Pluto's not a planet anymore. It seems the most favorable period is between March 18th and March 22nd. I'm not sure yet. I must continue my research. In my inventory, I have book, skull, potion. There we go. Close that. Read this note. Okay. Now we can get a key. A card is needed. So now we have to keep searching for a card so we can get the card to finish this puzzle to get the key. So kind of a domino effect here. Let's keep searching. Anything around here? There's a book. Poisons. Potions and poisons. Except I can't read it. So we'll just leave it there. What do we have? We need keys and we need stuff to do. So let's head on downstairs. Okay, are you guys seeing anything that I'm missing? Vacation memories. And this is where we started. I'm not seeing anything here. How about you guys? I need a card to figure that out. Can I use anything in here? So I'm needing some cogs, I'm needing some so yeah, I'm missing a couple of pieces here. So missing one, or is it that? That? No, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. I think that one does belong there. There we go. Hey, I got the card. Now let's go over here. So now we have blue, blue, red, 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 and green, green. So blue, red, red, green. Yay, we got the key. So pick up the key. And we'll go and open up another door. And more stuff. More skulls. Do I dare close the door? Ooh, I'm getting chills in this room. So we have a half and a full moon. So I'm guessing we have to do the different parts of the eclipse is what I'm guessing. So that, I don't think that quite works out. Half. Oh, okay, okay, okay. It's a little bit more. So these two move at the same rate. So that's got to be 3/4. half. This one, it doesn't really matter. But this one does. This is going to be half. No, this is going to be the 3/4. This is going to be the half. Now this is going to be the 3/4. This is going to be the half one. That, then I think this is half, 3/4, ooh, this is going to take some time to figure out that one. All right. Why don't we get out of here? That one's going to take some time to figure out. So, all right, so how do I escape out of here? There we go. Need my mouse back. All right, so why don't we call this an evening? And I am going to go back and check and make sure everything is working here. And yeah, looks like I have a couple of technical issues here I need to go and deal with. So I'm going to wrap things up, and I am going to play this again and try and figure out that puzzle, because that was a lot of fun trying to get your mind going. So with that, I'm going to say have a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend, and stick around, because I'm going to be playing our the new, not new, but the song that I had debuted a few weeks ago. and the video that goes along with it, so as the outro. So I want to say thanks for joining me tonight. Cheers, everyone, and we will see you next week. Cheers. Chive on. Actually, let's switch that back. Here we go. Cheers, chive on. See you next week. Cheers.
We dream of making things just a bit better. Small changes adding up to a greater whole. Let's ignite the spark, let's reach our goal. We'll make the world 10% brighter. With love and kindness we'll be fighters. Every action counts, every little letter. Together we'll make the world 10%